सान्द्रानन्दावबोधात्मकमनुपमितं कालदेशावदिभ्या निर्मुक्तं नित्यमुक्तं निगमशतसहस्रेण निर्भास्यमानम् अस्पष्टं दृष्टमात्रे पुनः उरुपुरुषार्थात्मकं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं तत्तावत् भाति साक्षात् गुरुपवनपुरे हन्त भाग्यं जनानाम् अग्रे पश्यामि तेजो निबिडतरकला यावली लोभनीयं पीयूषाप्लावितोऽहं तदुतरे दिव्यकैशोरवेशं तारुण्यारम्भरम्यं परमसुखरसास्वाद रोमाञ्चिताङ्गैः आवीतं नारदाद्यैः विलसदुपनिषत् सुन्दरी मण्डलैश्च. Gurupavanapure Hantabhagyam Jananam. Namaskaram to all the Astikas. Bhagavan, when he was performing the Rasa Krida, where he was dancing with the Gopika Stris in the very presence of the assembly of the Suras and the Maharishis, where is the music coming from? This is where we need to understand Krishna's abilities. As he danced, he played. So he was the percussionist, he was a musician, he was a flautist. So how was his Venuganam? Absolutely delight. All the acharyas across languages have described Krishna's ability to attract even the cows and the calves, forget the humans and the devas. So that was the sight of Rasa Krida right in front of them. Bhattatri also enjoys Rasa Krida, probably at the same level in which Shuka Brahmam enjoys in Bhagavatam, or probably a step more. He says, Venunada Krutata Nadana Kalagana Ragagati Yojana Lobaniya Mrudupada Pata Krutata Melana Manoharam Pani Sankwanita Kankanalcha Muhuram salambita karabujam Shroni bimba chaladambaram Bhajata rasa keli rasadambaram Bhajata rasa keli rasadambaram. Hey, he now tells his mind, he tells us all, may you all worship this beautiful rasa dance. So you'll have to worship the majesty. So he says, Rasa Keli Rasa Dambara. That majesty that is there. You'll have to bhajata, worship, celebrate. Venunada Krita Tana Dana Kala Gana Ragagati Yojana Lobhaniya Mrudupada Pata Krita Kala Melana Manoharam. So Venunada Krita Gana. So there is a music that emanates from the flute. Kalagana Ragagati Yojana. And how is that music that comes from? It is very, very captivating. It is just not some other music. It just steals your heart. So, Kalagana Ragagati Yojana Lobhaniya Mrudupada Pata Kritar Tala Melana Manoharam. So, whenever music comes, it can come just as music. But it has to come with a layam. It has to come with a certain rhythm. So, that rhythm also comes. For example, Venunada Krita Tana Dana Kalagana Ragati Yojana Lobhaniya. So there is a certain rhythm which is involved. So he says Tala Melana Manoharam, and that Rhythm, when it combines with the variety of ragas and it is presented, it steals your mind and hearts. Manoharam. Pani Sankwanita Kankanam, and the jingling of the bangles on the hands. So they're wearing bangles, and that sound that comes from the jingling. Pani Sankwanita Kankanam, Muhuhu Amsa Lambita Karambujam, and that frequent placing of lotus hands again and again on each other's shoulders. So if they keep hand like this and keep hand like this, so that frequent placing. So now you'll have to imagine from the top there are about 5 lakh women. So there'll be 4,99,999 Krishnas. There'll be a central Krishna there. So how beautiful it will look like when there is a coordinated effort to keep the hand and then take it out. Muhuhu Amsalambita Karambujam, Shroni Bimba Chaladambaram, Shroni Bimba. So that fluttering of the clothes worn around, Shroni Bimba, Chaladambaram, and around that waist, and that swaying of that cloth that they're wearing, which is an Angavastram that goes around with that. It's amazing to look at, says Bhattatri. So he's seeing it right in front of his eyes. श्रद्धया विरचितानुगानकृततारतारमधुरस्वरे नर्तनेऽथ ललिताङ्गहारमणिभूषणे सम्मदेन कृतपुष्पभाषम् अलमुन्मिषद्दिविशदाङ्कुलम् चिन्मये त्वयि निलीयमानमिव सम्मोह सवधूकुलम् अथ अलम् उन्मिषत् सम्मदेन, with eyes that were filled with that excess joy. Atha alam unnishat sammadena nartane lalita angahara. And when the dance was performed with lulita angahara mani bhushane, with beautiful ornaments that are adorned with resplendent gems, multicolored gems. Angahara lulita angahara mani bhushane. Shraddhaya virachitaanugana krita Tara, Tara, Madhurasware. Now, as the Gopikas moved, there is a certain sound that comes from them as well. There is a movement. There is a certain music that they will want to be associated with. Shraddhaya Virachitanu Gana Krita Tara Tara Madhurasware. Now, each one, see for example, in music, you can take the same Shruti and you can touch both scales on the same pitch, same Shruti. For example, there is a Kriti of Tyagaraja. Shri Vanita Hrit Kumudabja Manasa Gochara Dudu Pugala Nanne Dora Shri Vanita Hrit Kumudabja Manasa Gochara. So, the same Shruti I've taken, I've touched the lower and the upper part. So, there are two pitches that come. Here, Tara Tara Madhurasware. So, there is one pitch added over another. So, he talks about the musical ability here. Divishadam Kulam Savadhu Kulam. Now, the Devas who had assembled with their respective wives, they too danced. Krita Pushpa Varsham Rammumoha. Now there was a shower of flowers. Now Sammumoha, and they were completely engaged. Niliyamanam iva tvai, and they were completely merged in you. They were completely seen in you. Chinmaye, E Krishna, who is the very embodiment of all knowledge. How beautiful was the sight, says Bhattatri. Svinna sannatanu vallari tadanu kapinama pashu pangana kantamam samavalambate smabruta tarti bhara mukule kshana. Kajidachalita kuntala navapatirasara navasaurabham vanchanena tava sanchuchumba bhuja manchitoru Tadanu Kapi Nama Pashupangana. Thereafter, one of the Gopikas, Swinna Sanna Tanu Vallari, her body, because of that excess dance, had been exhausted. It was perspiring. Brisha Tantibhara Mukulekshana. Her eyes were drooping because of that excess fatigue. Mukulekshana Tantibhara. They were just coming down. Avalambadesma tava kantam amsam. And then when she was about to faint, she fell on one of the shoulders of Krishna close by. So tava kantam amsam. Another lady. Kachit achalita kuntala with disheveled hair. With hair that was not properly tied because of the dancing. Vanchanena quietly sanchuchumbar tava bhujam. Sanchuchumbar. While you were supporting, she quietly kissed your arm. Nava Patirasara Nava Saurabham, and that body which was completely adorned in freshly ground sandal paste. Anchitoru Pulakankura, and her body was completely getting that horripilation because of this experience. What a sight it was to witness, Krishna says, Bhatta 3. Kapi ganda bhuvi sannidhaya nija ganda magarita kundalam punya pura nidhiranvava patava puga charvita rasamrutam indira vihriti maldiram bhuvana Sundaram hinatanadare Tvamavapyada dhurangana kimuna sammadonmada dashardaram Kapi Punyapura Nidhihi, that Gopika Astri, who was a repository of all punyam that was done. Punyapura Nidhihi, all the punyam that was done. Sannidhaya Nija Gandam. She pressed her chubby cheek on yours. So Sannidhaya Nija Gandam Akulita Kundalam. Akulita Kundalam. That kundalam that she was wearing was also dangling along with it. Tavaganda Bhubi Anvavapa. So with those dangling earrings, with such a chubby cheek, she came and pressed hers with yours. Tavaganda Bhuvi Anvavapa. Puga Charvita Rasamritam. We have seen it in the previous Dashakam itself. Like how Krishna used to chew those beetle leaves with the churnam, and whatever juice used to come, she used to take it within her mouth. Puga Charvita Rasamritam. Avapya Tvam Bhuvana Sundaram. And she attained you thereby. She reached you. Why? Who are you? Bhuvana Sundaram. You are the most handsome, most charming in this entire universe. Same Shabdam Rukmini uses Shrutvarunal Bhuvana Sundara Shrunvatante. Bhuvana Sundaram. Indira Vihruti Mandiram. And there is a beautiful play mansion for that particular instance becomes a play mansion for Mahalakshmi sports. Natanantare Kimuhi. And during that course of dance what all? Sammadonmada Dashantaram, states of intoxication. During that dance, what all happened? Anganaha Daduhu. Did the damsels not attain? See, these are all states of ecstasy. These are all states of intoxication. These are all states of anubhava. If somebody lists, all of it was experienced by the Gopika Stris during the Rasa Krida is the point made. Sammadonmada Shantaram Anganaha Nadaduhu. This is a question. They reached all states of charm and bliss during that particular Rasa Krida. कल्याणरूपाय कलौ जनानां कल्याणदात्रे करुणासुधाब्दे कंवादिदिव्यायुधसत्कराय वातालयाधीश नमो नमस्ते नारायण 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 नारायण. ராமாயணத்தில் ரகசியங்கள். ராமாயணம் தெரியும், அதுல ரகசியங்களா இருக்கு, தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாமே. அப்பேற்பட்ட ஒரு அரிய வாய்ப்பு நாரதகான சபையில் இந்த மாதம் ஜூன் 18 முதல் 22 வரை 5 நாட்கள், அதாவது புதன் தொடங்கி ஞாயிற்றுக்கிழமை வரை சாயங்காலம் 6 மணிக்கு அடியேன் நாரதகான சபையில பேச உள்ளேன். இது ஃப்ரீ ஃபார் ஆல், தெர் இஸ் நோ டிக்கெட் வாட்ஸோஎவர். கட்டாயம் நீங்கள்லாம் கலந்துக்கணும். முக்கியமாக இளைஞர்கள் கலந்து கொள்ள வேண்டும். யூ ஹாவ் சம் ரேர் இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் தட் இஸ் கோயிங் டு பி டோல்ட் டு த ஆல் ஆஃப் யூ. எல்லோரும் கலந்து கொண்டு இந்த ராமாயணத்தில் ரகசியங்களை அனுபவிக்க வேண்டும். நமஸ்காரம்.